Oh, let's see, we have some people around today. Hey, 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 I'm on vacation every day 'cause I love my occupation. Okay, let's see who we have here. I know we have a lot of new members now to join in our sale of the $1 for 5 days. So I'm trying to help people who are new to understand what we're all about and how we could help you better. Because that's what it's all about. Us helping you, and grants for people with OCD or ADHD. Well, to cure that, yes. Now, what you would do is if you download, let's see, let me get you that link. Okay, I'm gonna get you that link. Hold on, my doors. Thank you. Sorry, I'm home alone. Somebody knocked on the door, so I felt an obligation to see what that was. So let me get you that link here. In the search bar, if you put 500 up there in the search bar on Lesko Help, and you'll see, state 500 mini grant reports. Okay, here's the, and I want you to take advantage of the Lesko Meta Grant Report that I have in there. Okay, here. And in the Lesko Meta Grant Report, there's a organization under free medical and dental help. And if you go scroll down to see that, and you're going to see a thing here called NeedyMeds.org. Okay, you go to NeedyMeds.org, and they have, if you go in there, they have then customer or consumer savings, NeedyMeds.org. Okay, you go there, and then healthcare savings, that's what it is. And then, boy, search for savings by diagnosis. So you could go to the diagnosis page, by a wide range of assistance costs of specific diagnosis, medication, educational pages, no, diagnosis. Yeah, okay, oh, that doesn't work. Where the heck? Plant manufacturer, patient assistance program. Uh-huh, no, I don't want that. God, well, what I would do is call this number at NeedyMeds. So if you go NeedyMeds.org, I have problems with their database trying to find things. And that's why it's easier to call them. They have an 800 number there to call them. Let's go. Let's see, what was the organization? What did you need there? ADHD. OCD and ADHD. Okay, let me look for that again. ADHD. this doesn't work like it used to. They changed this. So what I would suggest, because there's a lot of programs in here, the treatment places where you can get all the free medical care, dental care, and things like that, and also mental care. So they have a listing of all mental care. So if you go to NeedyMeds, but what I like about their database is that they have by diagnosis, but that doesn't seem to be working. And this is a organization been around a long time. So let me give you the 800 number. I'd go to there, but I also call the 800 number during office hours. Okay, 6897. Okay, and call this number and tell them what you're looking for help for, because they have nonprofit organizations that give grants on specific diagnosis. So for your diagnosis, so you want to call this number and ask for organizations that provide help for that, okay? Then you also want to go to Sabrina, I got to tell you about that. I haven't gotten back to you. I was trying to get some data. I finally got the data. So yeah, it's okay. You know, you're talking about 10 hours or so. I'll tell you the rate later. But yes, go forward. Sorry, just a little crazy. But thanks for working with Julia so much too. So ADHD and OC, and then and so also for, I'd call mental health too. In the beginning of that, you'll see under healthcare savings, you'll see on the left-hand side, there's medical clinics, dental clinics, and mental health clinics. So, and these are free or low-cost mental health clinics. And I'd look there. But I'd also call the number that I gave you, because there's nonprofit organizations that give grants to help you live on too. So, and what you want to do then also is look at findhelp.org and search you start with your zip code, and then put in your keyword, and that could be mental health, it could be mental health, it can be healthcare, and then you're going to get a bunch of stuff. But what's important about findhelp.org, everything in this database gives you money for free or free help. It's not like Google. See, that's why you have to stay out of Google, because you're going to run into people who want to get money from you, okay? And you want to look for people who want to give money to you. They're in Google, but you'll never find them. You'll find 200 million organizations that want to get money from you, okay? But these people will only give money to, so healthcare, and also you could look for other things. Maybe you need help for rent or home repair because you have to make your house different. See, this is all the places for that too. Okay. And don't forget, everybody, look at the tabs on the left-hand side of Lesko Help 2 for the new tabs, and the tab that says Unlock Your Goals. Now, this is probably the most important tabs we have now. The one that says Unlock Your Goals, because this is, let's see, what is it? Maybe Unlock Your Goals. There's one for buying a home, one for paying debt and bills, and one for starting a business. And this takes you step by step. It's almost a separate community within our community. We have a separate community for people who want to buy a house. So now we have 300-400 people there that share information about their ventures in buying a house. You can talk to them. They're as a Zoom calls where everybody gets on and shares information about what able to find and shares that information. And that's all public information to everybody in the community. So that's very important for you to know. Your light bill, for your light bill, pay off my credit card. Okay, Gil, to pay off your credit card, look at, the tab on the left, unlock your goals, and the second or third one down is for help to pay off your credit card, okay? And how to get that help. And the first way you get help is by talking to an expert who helps you for free on what to do. And this is true with everything. You want to talk to people. You're not going to get help by looking for the right application to fill out and hoping you get the money. Don't do that, because it'll be, it's going to be 9 times out of 10 a waste of money and time. The time is more important. Okay, for light, well, tell me your, Jennifer Oritz, what's your zip code, Jennifer? And you tell me your zip code. Oh my God. Oh, Jennifer, wow, you were fast. 10458. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, and this is what you should do, is go to findhelp.org. Okay, findhelp.org, and then when it comes up, you put in your zip code, which is 10458. Okay, and now you want utilities, and there's on the left-hand corner on top, okay, I put utilities. Now what I found, there's 65 organizations where you live that give free money and help for utilities. Now I just lost everything. Let me do it. Okay, that's there. Okay, sorry, 10458. Okay, 10458. And then you put in utilities. And by the way, it shows you 3,917 organizations near you that give money and help to help you. Everything in this database gives out money. I see you live in Brooklyn, Bronx. Oh shit, you gotta know how to spell utilities, Lesko. Okay, 125 organizations to help you pay utilities. Now, unfortunately, there's no shortcut to this. It's you getting on the telephone and start calling people. I mean, what you have to see is in that 125 people, there's somebody that might be able to help you. You know that each one of these people help people like you. So each of these 125 people are there to help people like you. Okay, so the only way you're going to find out which one is by calling a bunch until you run into it, because you can't trust what you see in their description, and even if it doesn't sound like you should call anyway, because see, what's neat about these programs, these organizations, is they're helping people like you. So even if they don't have money set aside for someone like you, they are most likely to know of other organizations that do the same kind of work, but that cover people like you. See, and that's the best thing you'll ever get, the closest you'll ever get to get that kind of help. It's sort of like, asking a plumber to fix your toilet instead of a roofer. He's not going to know anything about the toilet. So now you have a bunch of plumbers here, know all stuff about toilets. Maybe you have a special kind of toilet, and they'll know, oh, Charlie, he does the special toilets. You know him. Tell him I called you. You called me. I told them to call you. You know what I mean. So that's what it is. Finding research is not searching the internet. There's too much junk on the internet for you to search. You're no way you're going to realize what's crap and what's not. So you have to start talking to people if you want to solve your problem. Yes, Benny, that's true. Blessing you. Ah, Tawanda. Benny, Benny. Telling people on here that Starbucks gives local community grants once or twice a year. Yes, and actually they give grants for small businesses too, and they usually do it to community banks. Community banks are great. They're the people that also give grants. Mr. Lesko, I saw a video you created today that said, I received 100,000 to start a business or prototype on your invention. Can you tell me where? Okay, Pamela, what you do if you want to start a business or on your invention, okay, you go to that unlock your goals, okay? See that tab on the left, unlock your goals? Then sign up for that section, and we'll never charge you more money. Actually, if people are on here for $1, would you get the 5 days? After 5 days, we charge $20, okay? And that's a month. And then you're able to apply for our grants. Every month, we give out like $50,000 in grants every month. So if you want to be eligible for that, you have to be a full pledged member. The dollar is just to get you acquainted with what's available here and how we might be able to help you. And if you don't think it's worthwhile, then you just lost $1, okay? And maybe you learned something too, okay? So that's what about money, Pamela. Okay, then 8806 for a divorced lawyer. Okay, let's see if we can help you there. Now I gotta get the zip code first. No, 88006. Let's go. Try to do too many things at one time. Okay. This is about door, Social Security doors, legal assistance. Ooh. Unmet needs, legal answers, American bar, dealing with deployment problems. Yeah, I put in divorce. Now there's 11 here, and there's some that maybe, see, they're helping people with divorce, okay? Maybe it's not legal help, but see, to me, they're worth calling because they probably had people before ask them that. See, there's somebody there that every day they're helping people with their divorce in one way or another. So even if it's not legal help, that doesn't matter because they're most likely to know where legal help is for divorce. And that's how you do research. You don't try to find exactly the same thing that has your name on it. That's rare that happens. And so what you have to do is you have to get close, okay? And that's what, okay, I'm looking under advocacy and legal aids, okay? Citizenship and discovery, identification, recovery, understanding government programs, mediation, representation, mediation, child support enforcement, home save, supportive services for biopic. What is biopic? People of color collected. I see. Okay. Okay. Not a whole lot there either. Okay. Let me tell you, what state is that? What state are you in? What state are you in there? Who needs a lawyer for divorce? New Mexico. Okay. Here's another place I'd call is, okay, Commission on Women, New Mexico. Yeah, now they deal with women's issues, okay? And I'm gonna give you a link And what they want to make sure is that women are, uh, get the rights they know, and they may know. I mean, this is a place I would call if you were paying me to do research. This is one of the first places I would call. Okay, so you call them, say, I need help with divorce. And I know there has to be help out there, but you have to get local and find out people who solve these problems. So this is an organization, the New Mexico Commission on Women, that they're only there to help women solve their problems. And it usually involves money or whatever. So you're looking for people that work on problems like yours. See, the problem is that we have 40% of everything in our country is free. Okay, that's right. 40% of everything in our country is free. So free lawyers, free money, free everything. And this is the graph of the whole United States, the money for 1 year. 60% of our money in 1 year is from capitalism. So this is Google. Google is capitalism. So that's why when you go looking in Google, you're going to find people that want to get money from you because they have to. They have to pay Google like that. The people who give money for free, these are the people over here. That's government offices and nonprofit organizations. Okay, they're free, but see, they don't have money to advertise in Google, so you don't find them. And you'll find 200 million people that want to get your money because that's what it is. Capitalism is people who hustle to get money. You're loved. Oh, thank you, Pamela. So you have to start learning to do that. If you have money, then you can get the help you need. Get a good divorce lawyer, but it's going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars, right? But this part of our society will give it for free. But because they don't advertise, and for you to find them, you have to find them without that. So what we do is show you the places that there are people that do what you're trying to solve. And you can't hit the nail directly on the head. I mean, sometimes we can, like rent is easy. We'll show you 70, 80, 100 places that help people with rent. But something like this, okay, then you have to get near. Who worries about that problem? Who worries? Because if you're thinking about something all the time, you're thinking more about it. Like, you want to know about government grants? I've been thinking about this for 50 years. So, yeah, I could show you better possibilities than most people in America. And maybe on specific subjects, people certainly know a lot more than me. But in general sense, I don't think I've found anybody. But that's egotistical, me talking. So don't ignore that. But you want to talk to people. That's how you do research. You talk to people that that are there. I mean, remember you watch cop shows on TV or whatever, there was a shooting at night or something, and you see the detectives going door by door, knocking on those doors, asking, did you see anything last night? Okay, how else are you going to do that? That's it. Now, then you have to get lucky. But you'd only get lucky if you try something. You're not going to get lucky by sitting and doing nothing. The way you create luck is do something. If you do something even though you don't know what to do. You don't have to know what exactly to do. But you have to do something to find that out what it is. And if you don't try it, I mean, the same thing, there's an old saying, Thomas Edison, when he invented the light bulb, he tried 1,000 times. Yeah, 1,000 other things that didn't work before he got it. Just same way with everything. Okay, Hawaii, disabled epic son rates rides to doctor, shopping, cooking for him, live in help. Okay, Laura. Oh, I saw you earlier. Okay, then get over to find help. 778-966. Okay, somebody with disabilities. Okay, that you have to take care of. There's a lot of stuff like that in every city and state. So you have to find out about the stuff where you live. And that's going to be a trial and error method, okay? So we got to get you on the phone because otherwise you won't get it. Findhelp.org. Okay, and a good place to start, I'll put in your zip code, 88006. So you talk to people who've done this already. Let's see, disabilities. Okay, 286 organizations for disabilities, okay? Now, okay, I'm gonna start you there. You could try to zero it in a little bit. Better is fine. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so here, Laura, okay, there it is. 286 organizations on disabilities. Go through that a little more and you see something that maybe relates to you more, but still, I would keep calling people until you get everything you need. And even if they don't even know how to spell what your condition is, doesn't matter. They're there to help people with disabilities. No matter what disability you have, it'd be the same program, okay? So you have to start talking to people who help people with other disabilities even, because they're the same programs that help you. And you have to find out what they are. So it's talking to people who use the program, who provide information or provide help for that. Oh, there, Michelle has become a paid caregiver, right? Now that's good stuff. See, she's saying there, eligibility, so you could get paid to take care of whoever it is, but that's just the start, okay? Everything that you is there for a possibility. Thank you for this, Miss. Let's see what we have here. Who else is here? Lord, excuse me, Miss Liz. First off, I hope you are having a good day. And in one of your videos, you mentioned the grants to pay off the debt. What type of program is that? Okay, Lord, but okay, if you go over to unlock your goals, okay, I think the second one there is free money and help to get out of debt, okay? And you have to make appointments with the financial counselors. They're all free. Make sure you start that first and get help. And listen, don't forget, if one doesn't work, you call another one. I mean, there's dozens and dozens where you live. So if one isn't good, you call another one. Don't, you know, if you date one brunette woman and they're terrible, you're not gonna give up dating brunette women or guys or whatever. You know, you can't have a complete picture of what's available by just talking to one person. So if it's not helpful, you move on. Don't waste time. You're having fun, yeah. Where can I get a grant to pay my business license from last year that was owed, but couldn't pay due to my business not open? Okay, Rosario. Okay, the first thing to do is, first of all, is there a reason you have to pay the license? The only reason I would pay the license is if it's gonna stop me from getting money. But if it isn't, and you don't have money, I would just ignore it and try to get money, try to get customers. Don't spend time doing that when you could get customers to pay that sometime. Because it's gonna take the government 3 years to find you. Or unless you finally find something, you know, that requires you to have an updated license. But until then, worry about it. You know, there's so many things you should do in life because someone else says it. But you have to be creative and think, do I really need this? Particularly if it's money in a small business, because that could be very meaningful for you. So you want to say, well, maybe I don't. So, and you should spend more time than anything is finding customers. The only thing that's going to make your business successful is customers. Having the right license, maybe or maybe not. But you didn't ask me for a license, did you? And I got your money. Right? So you go out and get customers if you can. Now, if the way you get customers, you think, is because I have to have a license, okay, then you do that. Here's some free help to help decide that, and to have somebody sit down with you and decide how to grow your company no matter what it is. And you go over to unlock your goals in the table of contents and look at the little third one there is starting a business, okay? And it shows you how to find the local experts that are mentors, free mentors, that will sit down with you and figure out all these problems. And sit down with them. Again, there's more than one. You could call up 100, not 100, there's probably a dozen or so where you live. And call up more and see how they could help you. It's all a numbers game. Everything in life is numbers. The more you talk, the more you learn, and it's talking to other people, not just reading in the internet and get up, you know, your $1 million idea. That's easy. And implement it, your idea is harder, and getting customers is the hardest. So work backwards. Get the consultants to help you find out if this is sellable or not, and help them think through how it should be sellable. It's all free. See, it's all free. It gives grants to businesses for anyone over 50. Yes. See, there's other thanks to Wanda. Yeah, lots of grants there. Where can I find a grant for a business license? Okay. Oh, by the way, also even call up the business license people if you're really worried about. Say, I can't pay. Do you have a program for something? You know? Go to the horse's mouth with the problem. Don't go around it, because people are afraid to call the government. Don't be afraid to call the government. They work for you. Thank you so much. Okay. Tawanda again. Great seekers need to know about foundation gives grants. Fortune 3 Foundation from the Larry Bird Foundation. Yes, Tawanda. Now, one of the best places, your library has a good, contact your library. They have a good directories of the foundations. And there's a free one. There's a free directory you can use at home. Foundation Center, grants and non-profit. Networking. Guide Star, that's right. No, they call it something. Oh, Candid, yeah. Candid, okay, candid.org. Okay, you could use a database to find foundations. These are government grants, like government, but from large organizations called foundations, sometimes small organizations. So if you go to candid.org, and I use this a lot. So let's say you're looking for money for school. You could go to candid.org, put in, and I would go local. See, the foundations, there's a lot of big ones we heard about, but there's also little ones. There's so much rich people now that are starting foundations because they feel so guilty. They want to give it back. And they start their own foundation and give money to people. And if you're local to where they're headquartered, you have a better chance of getting the money. So you could go to candid.org and for free, put in your zip code, and then put in what you're looking for money for, like going back to school. So education, what foundations are available in your state that give money for education? Yes, a vehicle and grants for veterans, yes. Okay, the first thing you want to do is, I'm sure we have some veterans reports, but I don't have them offhand. But let me entertain you. Let me, yeah, you want to contact your local County Veteran Service Office. Okay, now that's in, I have a place, and let me see if I can get the Lesko Meta Grant Report. Okay, agree money help. No, not that one. Oh, not that one. Okay, no. Okay, give me a second here. Chat with each other. Okay, Okay, veterans, okay, here. Okay, you want to call your local veteran service officer, county veteran service officer, sorry. Okay, here's the county veteran service officer. And now, what you want to do is also go to find help. Findhelp.org, put in your zip, and then put in car. And look for local offices for cars repair, free car repair. And they'll even have a lot of them just for veterans. So that's interesting. And we have a free report that is quite extensive on that. That will give you a whole lot more than what you're looking for. Okay. Okay. And don't forget, every day we have 3 or 4 hours, sometimes even more, of workshops where you can ask people, other members who got money from our navigators on how they got it and learn from them too. Oh, somebody got that for, thank you, Tammy. We all have our own sources. I need an attorney to help me with civil case against the landlord. What is a political person? What local political person? Office to contact in New York City. Yeah. Yeah, they have an office for that. You could call 311 and ask them, okay? Landlord tenant things. And then I think okay, here it is. Here, 311, here's the website. Okay. To look for a landlord tenant. Let me see if I can see something. I just put in landlord and see what happens here. But yeah, no, you get free legal help, public assistance, rent payments for landlord. Yeah, okay, this looks pretty good. Public assistance for the right to counsel. So this is free legal help for dealing with your landlord. That sounds pretty good right on here. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh my God, okay, here it is. Okay, I'll send you that. And then here's what I found about landlords in New York by going to 311. Okay. Thank you, Pamela. I got lots. It's a little embarrassing, actually. Okay, who else? Susan Holiday, is there such a great information for giving out? Thank you. There's so much great information. Thank you, Susan. How would I find like local representatives for me? Local representatives, the elected representatives you could find at, here's the new website, Common Cause okay? Go to commoncause.org, put in your zip code, and you'll see all the local representatives from the president on down. I need assistance to pay mortgage and bills. The HUD office said, do not offer assistance, right? No, see, when that happens, you have to ask them where else. See, you don't just ask them for help and they can't help you when you go away. No, you say, hey, because they're may be able to help you. Say, well, then do you know of any other places? That's what you have to do. But here for rental and assistance, look at, unlock your goals on the left-hand side. We have unlock your goals. You want to go there and you want to use the one not for housing, but for paying your bills. Okay, that's what you want to do. Assistance for pay mortgage and bills. Okay, and you make an appointment with a financial counselor first. Make an appointment with a financial counselor first. That's what helps you with in bills and debt. So you make an appointment with a financial counselor first. Always, always, always. Okay. How would you find a local representative for me? Is that what you mean, Lisa? An elected official or not? Can someone with a disability qualify for a home? Yes, but there are hundreds of programs all over, but you have to start. Vicki, go to unlock your goals, okay, on the left-hand side, and the first one under that is to buy a home. Follow those instructions, start calling. Now, there will people that say no, that's okay, you just keep going on and ask them, because I've seen that. So maybe it's not everywhere, but you have to dig it out. It won't come out by itself, and because it's so specialized, grants to amount of property for an Airbnb. It's home repair, okay? So home repair grants, Christian, you want to go to if you download the Lesko Meta Grant Report, okay? The Lesko Meta Grant Report, do you guys have that there? Anybody have that? Lesko Meta Grant Report. Let's see, I can find that. Come on, where'd you go with it? Let's go Meta Grant. Meta. Okay, let's go Meta Grant Report. Here it is. It's item number 8, okay? Item number 8 on the Lesko Meta Grant Report, okay? Oh, Tammy got that too. God, that's what I was looking for. Great, thank you, Tammy. Okay, what else we have? At the HUD office. I didn't know. The lady I talked to didn't know. Okay, then you gotta keep on going. What are you trying to do with housing, John? Look at if you're gonna try to buy a home, then look at our Unlock Your Goals section, and there's 12 organizations that help people buy homes who don't have money, so you want to talk to each one of those and see how they could help you. See, like talking to one people that had, that's a big place, and you may get lucky right off not. It usually takes a bunch of calls narrowing it down to where you need to get. So you get calls and ask for where else. If they don't, then you have to make more calls to ask for more where else. And then if there was a shorter way, I would have found it by now. But your only option is Google. You'll never find it there. or a mask and a gun and late night at 7-Eleven. You don't want to do that. Giving out. Someone with disability, grants to remodel property, Airbnb. Okay, we talked about that, Christian. HB, everyone, what was that? What does HB mean? See, I'm too old to be hip. I need attorney to help with civil case against the landlord. Okay, we helped that one. Who else? Who else is here? We have veterans. Okay, we helped that one. I think we got them all, right? Good night, everyone. Have a blessed evening. Thank you, Michelle. She's probably going to go work. What about to get a laptop? Jennifer, yeah. Two things. Go on the left-hand side and look at Lesko grants. And we have applications that are due on the 30th of every month. And you apply, and we give out 30 laptops. And if that doesn't work, or even if it does, go to Find Help and put in computers, and you'll find other nonprofit organizations that give out free laptops, okay? So there's always a way to get help paying for my mortgage. Okay, sounds like I asked this, John, now. But go to the Unlock Your Goals and find a Unlock Your Goals and see there's one on paying your bills and debt. Make an appointment. It'll show you step one, make an appointment. Make an appointment and talk to people, okay? Okay, what about a laptop? Okay, I need a grant to getting my vehicle fixed. Yeah, veteran, yeah, I think I did. Okay, I think we got most of the people we could get, okay? Grants for people, oh yeah, okay. Voice is going, gone. Thank you so much for being here. It opens my heart, and it makes me try to love harder, because all I want to do is help as many people as I can before I die. There's so many answers for people out there that people don't know about, and I love having an opportunity anytime I can to educate somebody about that, so they could also spread it to other people and educate them, okay? And apply to our grants. We got 4 every month. Don't forget to apply. See you guys.